one of the things that has always fascinated me, I guess would be the right word, with the MAGA movement is how so many folks from backgrounds similar to what I came up with claim to identify with somebody like Donald Trump. When I grew up, my father worked 3 jobs. My mother worked a manual labor job. She got pregnant in high school and never really got an education, and so she worked manual labor jobs for many, many years. And we were dirt fucking poor. We were on government assistance. We ate a steady diet of government cheese. We were poor working class. And I see other people that are like that or that came from that, and they claim to identify with a man who has never known any of that a day in his life. A man who was born on third base. This is not a man who has ever known struggle a day in his life. He doesn't know what it's like to be hungry. He doesn't know what it's like to have to budget. He doesn't know what it's like to have to juggle bills. He knows nothing of that life. He comes from people that have never once served their country, have done nothing but take from their country and their community. And these folks out there who come from working class families, middle class families, poor families, they all claim to identify with him. No, he's for us. He's standing up for us. No, he's not. He doesn't give a shit about the people in his own circle, let alone you, let alone anybody in your circle, let alone anybody in your community. That's not something that's even on his fucking radar. It's the mark of a good con man. He was born with everything. He has never given anything. He keeps taking and destroying and taking and destroying. He has destroyed countless lives and businesses. He has destroyed countless relationships. He is destroying our governmental system as we speak. He is a fucking parasite that was born rich and has looked down on and shit on the very people who claim that he loves them. Donald Trump wouldn't piss on your head if your hair was on fire. And that's not hyperbole. I'm being serious. If Donald Trump saw you with all of your Trump gear on and your head was on fire and you were like, Donald, I need you to do something, to just piss on it and put it out, he wouldn't fucking do it. He doesn't care about you. Hey, Tom, you think Democrats care about you? This isn't about Democrats, asshole. I'm not claiming they care either. Working class people with a pickup truck or a van in their driveway with their company name on it, who get up in the morning before the sun comes up and goes out and busts their asses in order to keep a roof over their family's head, think that Donald Trump identifies with them and that they identify with Donald Trump. Why the fuck would you ever claim that you identify with a man who's not known a single ounce of your struggle? You at some point in time have had to sit down and figure out this month's bills. You at some point in time have had to sit down and determine what was and was not going to get paid this month and how you could, if I just got the electric in by this date, they won't shut it off. You think this fucking guy, this guy's never gone grocery shopping. He's never gone into Play It Again Sports to see about picking up a bat or a glove for his kid. You're not going to see him strolling down the aisles of Target or at your local Goodwill store. He isn't like any of you. He never has been, he is not currently, and he never will be. And if you guys think that you identify with Donald Trump because you're all billionaires in waiting, here's a newsflash for you. You are wasting your fucking life sitting around waiting for your chance. You're not going to be a billionaire. Either you figure out a way to be happy with where you are and where you could potentially move up to ever so slightly. But if you're sitting around just miserable with your life, but waiting for that moment where you're going to be the next billionaire, that's not going to fucking happen. The number of people who actually become billionaires is minuscule. This is what this guy has done. He has convinced people his whole life that they could be just like him. Just wear these cufflinks and you'll be like me. Just play this board game and you'll be like me. Just eat this steak and you'll be like me. Just wear this tie and you'll be like me. Just drink this vodka and you'll be like me. Just buy this ice and you'll be like me. Just go to this school and you'll be just like me. And because he has been a marketing genius, putting his name on everything and portraying himself as the gold standard, the money man, people bought into it. But the be like me part, the behind the scenes part, is that he's just a fake. He's a fraud. He's somebody that was given millions of dollars by his family, and he fucking blew it. American banks won't even do business with him. He's got to get his money from Russian oligarchs. His fucking cufflinks and his watches are fake. Everything about him is fake. His comb over is fake. His tan is fake. It's all fake. The only thing authentic about him is his New York accent. And so if that's what you want to be like, you want to be like a guy who's completely fake, a fraud, a phony, a guy who steals from his own charity, a guy who has fucked over every small business he's ever fucking worked with, a guy who's screwed over every wife he's ever had, a guy who fucks over his own business partners from time to time in order to portray himself as something that he is not. If that's what you're clamoring to be, then go knock yourself out. I just don't know why anybody would ever clamor to be that. There are people living in rundown houses in rural parts of this country that are struggling to put food on the table week in and week out, that are struggling to pay the bills month in and month out, that claim with as much sincerity as they can that Donald Trump loves them. Donald Trump would sacrifice you in a nanosecond if it meant saving his own ass. He doesn't think about you one moment of the day. And if he drove through your neighborhood, he'd do it with his fucking windows up. Unless he was heavily protected and there for a photo op. I don't understand how you can claim to identify with a guy who has never known struggle a day in his life. It doesn't make any sense.